welcome to Freshly Served, the healthy vegan cooking show. I'm Heather, and tonight we're going to do a cauliflower red pepper stir fry. And I'm going to do a little bit different seasonings, just so you can see that stir fry, although it's an Asian cooking technique, does not have to be done with Asian seasonings. So what I'm going to do is just put some paprika on this one and lemon. So it'll be a little bit like a Spanish style flavor. So what we're going to do, stir fry is very fast. You cook the vegetables very quickly on high heat. So the benefit of this is that the vegetables are not exposed to heat for a long time, and so they have less time to have their vitamins broken down and other nutrients. Excuse me. Now, what I've done is I've got my rice cooked on the back. You can put stir fry on anything. It doesn't have to be rice. I just have some beautiful red rice that I thought I would do up tonight. So, what you're going to start with is get your rice almost fully cooked. Stir fry will take about 10 minutes, and you want to cut your vegetables up before you start heating up the pan. I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to cut up my cauliflower, I'm going to cut up my peppers, I'm going to zest and juice my lemon, and I've got my spices sitting out here ready to go. So I'll start with the cauliflower. Usually comes with some green around it. You just want to chop that off. Give your cauliflower a rinse. And then when you cut it, if you start from the center and cut out, you'll have nice solid cauliflower pieces as opposed to just a bunch of little bits. So what I mean is when you have something like this, if you cut it from the center, it stays as a nice cauliflower chunk. I like to cut these up bite size so that I can bite them. Notice that I keep the cauliflower and the pepper separate. They are going to go into the wok separately, even though we are stir frying very quickly. Next, I'm going to zest my lemon. Just take the very outer skin off. If you have a zester, it's very easy. You can use a grater. Zesters are very cheap. I recommend picking one up. All right, once you get all that zesty goodness off there, chop that lemon in half. Get a strainer over your bowl. That way you don't have to pick the seeds up afterwards. Stick something in there. I use the zester, fork works well, and give it a squeeze. This is a nice juicy lemon. All right, you want to make sure you wait until this wok is really hot. I've got this on medium-high heat. It's 7 and my dial goes up to 9. If you have an electric or glass top stove, your wok should be a flat bottom wok. Round bottom woks are for gas stoves, which I don't have, unfortunately. So once it's hot, you're gonna put some oil in there, and we're gonna use very, very little oil. It doesn't really matter what kind you use even, because we're gonna use so little of it that you're not even gonna taste it. That's probably like half a teaspoon. And it's gonna sizzle, so make sure you don't get any spray back. Okay, cauliflower goes in first because it takes longer to cook. Get the oil around the cauliflower, and you want to keep it moving. Because this is so hot, we don't want the oil to be sitting around, otherwise it's going to oxidize, create free radicals. We don't want that, so keep it moving. This is why you want to have a large wok, even if you're not cooking very much food, because as you stir, things are going to fly around. Once your cauliflower have gotten a little bit of color on them, and once they've started to soften from that bright opaque white to a little bit of translucent. Then they're getting their cook time, and you can add your peppers. Same thing with the peppers. You gotta stir them. Okay, and the peppers won't take as long, but you want to wait until they soften up just a little bit. Alright, so peppers have just softened, and with peppers I go more by smell than by looks. When they start to smell very profusely, then I figure they're done. Okay, I'm going to season stuff now, and I've got some paprika that I've sprinkled on here. Go with however much you like. If you want to make it really spicy, you could add some cayenne in here as well. I'm just going to do some black pepper. And some sea salt. And this is sea salt from my grinder, which I have sea salt mixed with kelp. Brings more nutrients in, and it also means I use less salt. Okay, so get those vegetables coated in the seasonings. Keep them stirring. And then the last stage of stir fry is where we add a little bit of water to steam the vegetables to finish off their cooking process. And now because my lemon had so much juice in it, I'm actually going to use lemon juice for this. So just pour a little bit down the side, and this is kind of fun because it's going to sizzle and it's going to steam. If that was enough. And this is what finishes off the vegetables cooking. So with the cauliflower, I think I'm actually going to do that process twice. So if you have a longer cooking vegetable like a carrot, you can do that twice. If you have a shorter cooking vegetable like peppers, you don't usually want to do that. Because they're in here, they're going to get it anyway. Tough luck peppers. Alright, so round 2. And I'm going to throw the zest in as well. Doesn't sizzle as much on the second time. Alright, as soon as that moisture has evaporated, you want to take this off the heat. Stop these vegetables cooking. Helps if you turn the burner off. And then you're ready to serve it. I've got my rice ready to go. Might add a little bit of lettuce to this one. Alright, so I've got some of my rice in a dish. Spoon some of this stir fry on top, and I did add some lettuce. Thought it would be nice in this really fresh tasting stir fry to have a little bit of green lettuce. So there you go. I hope you enjoy your red pepper and cauliflower stir fry. The recipe is at healthyveganrecipes.net. I'm Heather, and this is Freshly Served.